There are so many ways I could describe how intricate this wipe was, but all I'm going to say is that this story has a plot thicker than your step-cousin. Small map, low population. Kinda like the country of
Liechtenstein.
Not gonna lie, I had no clue what that place was. I just searched by low pop on the country browser and my IRL game HUD that my COVID vaccine gave me. Now that I mentioned the virus, this video isn't going to get recommended, but I digress. With low map size, you have few monuments and a high player density, so hypothetically lots of PvP and a shit ton of action. The server had just wiped, so I hopped on and progressed as normal. After running Dome, finding an explosive satchel charge and having a very good start, I realised the admin had made an error in his map generation and had no green card monument like Sewer Branch or Satellite. These are needed so you can progress to blue and then red card to get access to high tier loot and do like oil rig and all that shit. So one message to the admin later, I started fresh again on the new map. After taking a look at the now fully functioning map, I decided to get a base down in this swamp area here, so I gathered some resources and went to build on the other side of the fucking map. After getting a starter base down, I went to run Dome, where I got enough scrap for a tier 1 workbench. Then I went to farm scrap on the road to get a tier 2 as fast as possible so I could start crafting some guns. After crafting a saw with my new workbench, I noticed that cargo was out. The cargo ship is a relatively easy way to get high-end loot, with only a few AI enemies in between you and 3 locked crates. With the crates being hacked, I used this time to clear out the rest of the scientists so I could safely escape to the rib at the back of the ship when the time came. Unfortunately, I ran out of ammo and I had to try and use a hand grenade to kill the last enemy. After my failed reenactment of that grenade scene from Captain America, I respawned at my base. I was confused as I went to re-gear to head back out, as I realised a lot of my loot was gone. This is when I turned around and saw 2 of my doors had vanished. I'd been raided, or as I would later find out, was in the middle of getting raided. Yep, that was it. This Geom guy had blasted my doors down with an Eoka while I was at cargo. Eoka raiding is a slow but easy way to get through wooden doors. In hindsight, I really should have upgraded to metal. Either way, I was now stuck outside my base without weapons as some dodgy bloke with a shotgun made himself at home. With a very limited time until he broke through the last door and got building privilege from the tool cupboard, I set about trying to block him in. Unfortunately, I couldn't get enough wood in the time I had to completely seal all the exits. So that was it. I was homeless, Back at square one, naked and afraid, I had nothing. Nada. Zero. Zilch. Can you tell I'm trying to whore watch time? After a bit of searching, I found what I believed to be Geom's base, so I left a kind gift and went to rebuild on the east coast of the map. There's a plane flying overhead. How am I supposed to script? I took a short break, then hopped back on for an hour and a half, running sewer, recycling at bandit, and then grinding harder than a small boy in a sweatshop to get more resources to make my base harder and harder to raid. With my base heavily fortified for this early in the wipe, I crafted a SAR, some meds, and a bit of armor and went to scout Geom's base. While there I met X-Letter. Geom had pissed off both of us, so we were all keen for revenge.
Hello.
Yo, what's good my brother? It's just one garage door, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one garage door and then a ladder hatch and then
probably some more garage doors or armor double. At the moment it looked like a relatively easy raid, but still nigh impossible for wipe day as a solo. With it being late I logged off, this bringing an end to the first day of wipe. The next morning I invited my friend L Pro to help me out on my mission of domination. Our first port of call was to run mill tons to get some more guns and hopefully explosives, but halfway through we ran into a familiar friend. That's not good.
No, it's not. There's guys outside. Let's spaz on, just saving our lives.
Alright, I'll kill this last guy, then I'll come towards you. Where'd he go?
Yeah, you keep on taking it. He's here!
Oh shit.
Tommy.
I can't see him.
Oh my god. Fucking Christ, I'm dead. I peeked into him. Oh, it's Geom. He's hit twice or 3 times.
Oh, what? He killed me too. Jesus Christ. I got 3 shots into him. Having lost our only 2 guns to our new best friend, we crafted some more and went to take on the oil rig. To complete the rig, you must fight your way to the top level, killing scientists. Then to reap the rewards to their fullest, you need to take down the heavy scientists that fly in. Armed to the teeth and stronger than a crackhead on Christmas, it could be tough without the proper gear. Oh shit. Let me med up a bit.
Yeah. Look at how insane. Look at this one.
Bro, they're stacked. Holy shit.
Look at this one. Look at this one.
What?
That's what I'm saying, dude. How the fuck did we get that? Here, give it to me. I know where to throw it. Here you go, Bruce. I love your mentality, man.
Trickled.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Absolute Chad.
Oh,
Is it good? That's good.
watch this. I'll put the yellow up.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Take that
Okay.
fuse mask.
Yeah.
High wall. Components.
Nice.
Guns. I don't know.
After running the oil rig, we depoted our loot and farmed for an hour or 2 to upgrade the base. This is where the first episode comes to an end. The plot only thickens from here on, so I'll quickly run you through what has happened so far. My first interaction was after cargo. I got raided by Geom. Then while scouting his base, here, I met X-Lighter, who lives here. During the Miltan's run, we got countered by Geom again. Our current goal was to raid him.